sit back, relax, and I hope you enjoy. Much love to all.
Mestizo is a Spanish term for a person who is of mixed European, usually Spanish, and Amerindian ancestry. Mestizos have existed since Spain controlled much of what is now Latin America. A mestizo was usually the son of a Spanish father and a Native American mother. Mestizos form the largest part of the population in some Latin American nations. A large minority of mestizos makes up most of the population in Mexico, the Spanish-speaking nation with the largest population in the world. During the colonial era, many Native Americans were converted to Roman Catholicism and began using Spanish instead of their traditional language. This was because of the concept that existed in the Spanish colonies, which gave more value to European people over Native Americans and Africans. Because of this, many Native Americans gained better social status by calling themselves mestizos instead of indios. Indo-mestizo. Indo-mestizo, also known as cholo, is a Spanish term for a person who is around 3/4 Native American and 1/4 Caucasian ancestry, and an unfortunate derogatory term used by the European caste system for racial discrimination against original native people. Casta, Spanish, casta, is a term which means lineage in Spanish and Portuguese and has historically been used as a racial and social identifier. In the context of the Spanish Empire in the Americas, the term also refers to a now discredited 20th century theoretical framework which postulated that colonial society operated under a hierarchical race-based caste system. From the outset, colonial Spanish America resulted in widespread intermarriage, unions of Spaniards, Españoles, indigenous people, Indios, and Africans, Negroes. Basic mixed-race categories that appeared in official colonial documentation were mestizo, generally offspring of a Spaniard and an indigenous person, and mulatto, offspring of a Spaniard and an African. A plethora of terms were used for people with mixed Spanish, indigenous, and African ancestry in 18th century casta paintings, but they are not known to have been widely used officially or unofficially in the Spanish Empire. Indo-mestizo's term is a racial slur used mostly to discriminate against native people in eastern and southern Mexico, much of northern Central America, in South American West Pacific side Ecuador, Peru, Chile, Colombia, and Bolivia. Indo-mestizos usually have more Native American traits but may have a light pigmentation with Native American features or a dark pigmentation with some obvious Caucasian features.
Thank you for watching. I hope to see you again. Till the next time, much love.